Hey y'all, welcome to Andrea Speaks TV. I'm your host Andrea, here to bring you news and commentary you can use. Listen, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Georgia where I am. The weather is cool, the sun is shining. Listen, what are you thankful for today? I'm thankful for life, health, strength, my family, all of those things. Listen, what did you eat for breakfast? Have you drinking water this morning? Are you taking not drinking? When I say have you drinking, have you drank? I hope I'm using the correct y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Don't judge me. Have you had a glass of water this morning, right? Are you eating fresh fruits and vegetables? Okay, what you're putting into your body is important for your health, for your energy level, and just for your overall well-being. Okay, listen y'all, we gotta also, I know we talk a lot about being prepared, right? The need to be prepared, stocking up your food, your emergency food supply, your survival needs. We also need to be getting prepared physically, mentally. Okay, a lot of the things that are going on, a lot of the news stories, there's so much happening, it's impossible to report on it all. I don't watch the news all day. I pick and choose, what I consume as far as media. I wouldn't advise anyone to just sit around and watch the news all day. But what I will say is, we need to be getting prepared mentally, pouring positivity, looking at listening to positive music. I can't tell you what to do. These are just suggestions. Listening to positive music, thinking positive thoughts, speaking positive words. Are you telling yourself, I am strong, I can make it through? Are you encouraging yourself? Okay, self-encouragement, self-motivation, those things are just as important, even as so much so what we're putting into our bodies, what we're putting into our minds, what we're feeding into our minds is important, just like what we're feeding into our bodies. So I just want to give you those words of encouragement. I want to tell you to stay encouraged no matter what is going on, no matter what you're facing. Know that you can make it through it. Stay encouraged, be motivated, know what's going on. Don't be fearful. It's not a good thing to walk around just being in fear, but just know that a lot of the things that are happening in this world, some that we've, talked about on the channel, is, these things are out of our control. Focus on what you can control, and that includes, what is, going on as far as things that you need for your family, taking care of your family, your well-being, things that are happening in your local community. Listen, y'all, really quickly, I don't have much time because I'm going to be at my destination soon. Listen, I want to revisit the topic of artificial intelligence, okay? What I'm going to start doing is on the community tab here on the channel, I'm going to start resharing some of my past videos, okay, that are very much relevant for today. You see, for those of you all who are new to the channel, welcome by the way, and thank you to all of you all as my subscribers, supporters. What I want you to know is a lot of the topics and conversations that are being had today, particularly artificial intelligence, food shortages, water shortages, I talked about all of these things months ago, last year, even in 2021, at a time when it wasn't, for the lack of a better term, when it wasn't as popular to talk about, right? So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start resharing some of my past work, some of my older work, so that you all can see, this is not something I started yesterday. I've done my research. I'm right on target with what I'm talking about. And I want you to take from the information that I've shared and make a plan to protect, provide for you and your family. There's a growing concern about the dangers of artificial intelligence, and I spoke about that a while back. There was a letter, okay, I'm going to do some research on this, but there was a letter written by, let me get over y'all, hold on. There was a letter written by some individuals Elon Musk, I believe, was a part of that, or either he spoke out about it. But there was a call, the letter was basically a call for companies to, slow down, all these different variations of artificial intelligence are being released and introduced so fast that the concern is, and Elon Musk shared in this as well, according to my research, the reports that I read, this artificial intelligence is being introduced so fast that companies, I assume companies who use this technology, they don't have the time to accurately assess the risk of using the type of technology. Now, I shared with you all in my most recent video where I talked about the dangers of AI, and I spoke about how the different chat bots, there was a concern because the responses of these chat bots, I want you to research this and also look at my previous video. These chat bots who can produce answers within a matter of seconds, right? Whereas it would take a human, like you and I, it may take several minutes, maybe an hour to come up with such a response. These chat bots are able to produce a response within a matter of seconds. But not only that, they're expressing human emotion, right? The responses are like what a human may say. That's kind of scary, right? It's dangerous. So much so, this is something that I want to introduce to you as well. Schools, there are some school districts in Georgia who they're now having to address the issue of students somehow using artificial intelligence, whether it's different apps, programs, to either cheat or plagiarize. So what's happening is, let's say the students have a math problem or they need to write an essay. Well, they can speak whatever words to the chat bot, and the chat bot will produce the answer within a matter of seconds. Whereas I know me coming up, we had the we would have to go to the media center or the library is what it was called. We'd have to go through the card catalog. This is before the days of the internet, y'all. I remember those days. I grew up in that time. And we would have to do our own research. I remember my mother, she actually purchased a set of an encyclopedia set for me. And that is how I did a lot of my research, right? And that's how I did a lot of learning, using it, for whatever I needed it to be used for. But nowadays, imagine you need a paper written, right? A paper type, whether you're in high school, college, middle school, I don't even know, maybe it's being used on the elementary level, right? And you could just speak a few words to this chat bot and all of a sudden you have your work. In some cases, they've even said it was made up. It wasn't even like something that was like a factual document. I guess that could be verified. So you got all of these things going on, right? And another thing, I'm going to do a video about this, y'all. In New York City, under the leadership of Mayor Eric Adams, they're using now robot dogs. Have you all seen that? Do you all know about that? The robot dogs, I believe they call it RoboCop. Now they're introducing it as a measure to enhance public safety, but there are a lot of concerns. Y'all, imagine this now. You know how they have the police dogs, right? The German Shepherds. Imagine when robots and animals combine. You have this super robot dog, right? It's a robot. It doesn't get tired. Doesn't have to go to sleep, I would imagine. Doesn't have to do any of the things that, a normal animal would have to do. So it could just go for however long it needs to go, right? Until it needs to be recharged or whatever. Think about that, y'all. Now, according to some research that I did, there were some concerns by civil rights groups that having something such as a robot dog would be considered aggressive, could be considered aggressive police behavior, Again, Eric Adams went on record saying that's not the case. They wanted to reassure another spokesperson. And again, this is with the New York Police Department. Another spokesperson wanted to reassure the public that they were going to be fully transparent about the use of such technology. Now, you and I don't think we have to have any type of advanced degree to know, about the whole transparency thing, right? A lot of questions about that. So I want you to know, I'm not trying to scare you, okay? But these are all the things that are happening, okay? That are happening in one area. It's being introduced. It's a test. But hey, who knows? Don't be surprised if one day in your own local community, you look up and you see a robot dog patrolling the streets, okay? Also, a concern I have, are they going to give like a robot dog any type of weapon? Like, what is that? What would that look like? So again, just addressing all of the dangers and concerns of artificial intelligence, y'all. They even have another type of technology, artificial intelligence. I believe it's called something DART. I gotta look this up. But it actually is able to be on the highway, and it tracks to see if there are any cars that are using fake license plates. All these things are happening, y'all. Don't be surprised if it shows up in your local community, okay? Be safe, be blessed. I'm gonna be coming on giving you all more news and commentary you can use. I want to say thank you all for continuing to support the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Be blessed. Stay safe, y'all.